just want to say what's up to everybody out there tuning in, whether or not y'all tuning in or not. We appreciate you, and we have a special edition episode for you guys today. The NBA episode. That's what we're gonna call it. But we just gonna give y'all a breakdown of what's going on in the NBA. This is something that I came up with. Of course, my twin brother over there, he had to hold me to the fire since I ain't do it last week. So we doing it this week. And like I said, it's gonna be a good episode, something for y'all to tune into. Hopefully y'all enjoy it,
I give you your accountability.
Yeah,
You came to it.
Yeah, I came to it. I said something. I said I was gonna do it on the podcast last week. I ain't get a chance to do it on the podcast last week. I told him I'm doing it this week, so it's all good. But like I said, it's gonna be another jam-packed episode.
Yep. So what we got for you? Well, first you gotta introduce it right, man. Who are you?
This is Kerry.
I'm Gary. This is GNC Sports Talk. What we do is
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Give me air horn real quick.
All right, man. Let's get to it. One more time.
All right, so here's what we have for you today. We're going to go through some of the rankings that you might see. We're going to even share this screen because I finally figured this thing out. We're going to tell you some of the players you got to look out for, not just the heavy hitters. And we're going to give you our fake expectations.
Yeah.
And then the real ones.
Yes, sir.
But without further ado, snap.
I ain't think nobody going to show up either. I ain't think nobody going to show up.
Hey, I'll ride for you too, Spencer. I owe you a phone call, so if you ain't busy, I'm going to hit you up afterwards. And Black Raiden.
What's up, Black Raiden?
Hey, man, I ride with y'all. You actually, both of y'all know we do our conference calls either weekly or bi-weekly, so I owe both of y'all one.
Me too.
We ain't going to keep y'all too long, but this is something fun, something exciting, and also I got to test out a couple things, so y'all bear with us. We appreciate it as always. Black Raiden, I'll go ahead and tell you, spoiler alert for me, y'all right now are the favorites to win the NBA title for the realistic.
Yeah, it's looking OKC right now.
It's looking OKC.
It's looking real OKC right now. It's looking real OKC. Hey, this OKC world, and we just living in it. Again, hey, appreciate you, Spencer, for tuning in. I know y'all have plenty of other things to do in y'all spare time for you, but y'all joining in, tuning in. Hey, we definitely appreciate it on this Thursday night.
Also, this is for replay viewers and for both of y'all. The ebook finally coming out, y'all. I pinned it in the chat. Finishing up some things. Beta version, that's for you to get started for show. It'll be dropping November 15th. And then the 23rd is a full version. This is the culmination of the year for me. He know how much we pushing through. Anyway, we're going to get to it. Just want to let y'all know this here episode and many more are going to be sponsored by the ebook that is going to be coming out from idea to episode 1. If anybody want to start a podcast,
yes, sir.
It'll be a version 2 come out with some more stuff. But for right now, I got to get version 1 out. Been sitting on this too long. And it's time to get paid for these ideas in this little sick head of mine.
And also, I just want to say thank y'all for all the subscribers out there. Also, we have a few new subscribers. Shout out to my people from the JOB. Y'all cool with me. I told y'all when y'all come to Dallas.
You just a rhyming fool today.
All right, bro. You know what? It just came out top of the dome. I ain't rehearsed this. I did not rehearse this. But shout out to the people at the JOB. I told y'all when y'all come to Dallas, I got y'all. Spencer, when we come to Atlanta, got you. Black Rain, you already know what time it is. Hey, when everything get healed up around here, when the temple gets healed up, we coming your way. We going to a bar or something. We doing something.
All right, come on.
All right, man. All right, let's get to it.
Yes, you saw the show earlier. It's going to be more promo stuff coming out. Still working on that. This is my first time doing it. We're going to get into this because we're not going to keep y'all that long.
Yeah, man.
Somebody said 30 minutes, and I told him he was lying, and he definitely lying because it's a lot of stuff to get into. Hold on.
It's a lot.
Let me try my new thing out real quick. Let me see. Ooh. All right. Still working on how this is going to look a little bit better here soon, but we're going to be sharing some stuff from now on, y'all. We here.
Yeah, man.
We here in this thing. Okay. So I'll start by asking you some questions since you're going to be the basketball savant for us. What we have here is a list of the NBA teams. whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, right?
Mhm.
And we want to make sure we get to quite a few things, but you want to start on the good side or the bad side?
Let's start with the good side. Let's start with the east side. Let's start with the east side.
Okay, so East Side, what I want to say is this. East Side is wide open. I'm not going to take too much from you. I'm just going to set the scene. So East Side is wide open for a myriad of reasons. One, Boston Celtics, they are not the team that they once were last year, being jam-packed, hauled off with talent. Jason Tatum is the key injury for them that is hurt. Also, the Indiana Pacers are not who they were last year. Made it to the NBA Finals. One would argue, Black Raiden, if Tyrese Halliburton does not go out, they win that title because they were up by a commanding lead and it was just getting started till he popped that.
Achilles.
There you go. So the East does not look the same as it did last year. What are you excited about? All that good stuff.
All right, I'm excited. Right now, even though it's early, we are 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in for the NBA season. Right now, we have shockingly the Chicago Bulls being number one, the Detroit Pistons being number two. Of course, the Knicks they're gonna be top four. Cleveland gonna be top 4. The one thing I'm shocked about at this point right now is the Chicago Bulls, and again, they are doing all of this without I believe one of their best offensive players, which is Kobe White, North Carolina's finest, as well. So I do want to say that, and also the emergence of my most improved player, which is Montez Buzelis, out of Chicago. Went to high school out there in New Hampshire, but yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Chicago has going, what they have going on, and if they can continue this rise to where they are. Now, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a slump. Everybody have a slump, but Chicago right now they playing good ball. Josh Giddey, so far, man, he's looking like he worked he worked.
Oh, I'm on the wrong team. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good.
I thought I clicked on Chicago.
Yeah, he's looking like he was worth the money. He's leading that team in assists, I'm pretty sure as well. He getting buckets again. Like I said, they a plethora of players that they have on a side of the ball. Again, Kobe White is not playing on their team. So the young players, they getting some playing time. They take care of business like they supposed to. And they also, again, I believe last Tuesday, they had they erased a 24-point deficit in the fourth quarter against the Philadelphia 76ers and won that game. Like I said, they only lost one game so far. So we'll see if this if this can continue to be the thing for Chicago.
I'll only pop in right now because I see it's giving us a little lag. I'll only pop in if we need to. So yes, Chicago is very much so. Look at this thing; it's doing its own thing.
I like it.
Chicago is very much so doing their own thing. It's early in the season; they are 6-1. One of the teams that I want to talk about that I am excited about that right now they are not in the top 10, which means right now if the play-in started, that they would not be there, and that is the Orlando Magic. It's early in the season; they're 3-5, but Orlando, Cleveland, and even the Philadelphia 76ers to a certain extent. Everybody, the field is wide open. It does not belong to the New York Knicks. It does not belong to the Detroit Pistons. These are teams that made it last year. Everybody is wide open this year, right now, for you to make a trip to the NBA Finals. Because if it don't happen this year, it may not happen for a time to come because Indiana is going to be dominant come next year, and so will Boston. And then we will go back to what is traditionally known as those certain teams that dominate the East because the East is way different than the West.
Right.
Having said that, Paolo Vaquero, I need you to bring it. Desmond Bain, there's an APB alert out for you. We need to figure out where you at, brother. It's got to come. It's got to come because right now your game looks like this.
Shot. That's what it looked like.
It's very bad, but it's definitely a joke right now. But when we look at things that are going on right now, what we need to see, I think Detroit has to stay on the up and up. They made an early exit last year. We will see what they have to bring because Cade Cunningham has to continue to ascend.
And I want to say this as well. With the you mentioned Orlando. I don't even see them on the screen as a top 10 team right now. They are right now 11th. They are out of the standings. Only won 3 games, but the major problem with Orlando right now, you would think that they would take a step up and you possibly be in that top 5, 6 seed right now with the talent that they have. But right now, it's just not clicking for them. And the main reason why, I can tell you right now, the main reason why, they don't play no defense. They don't play no defense. They now when it comes to scoring, they can score. They can score. But when it comes to defense, they probably one of the worst defensive teams out there, and that's saying a lot.
Hold on, real quick.
That's saying a lot.
Real quick.
Mhm.
Real quick. Gotta do this. Hold on. Ooh, watch it. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring it back though, because we got a
Okay.
couple comments here. Love the sharing of the screen test. Hey,
Alright.
I'm excited about it. I figured it out right before we came on. I know what you're trying to do at first. Orlando has a chance, but that front office isn't.
Man, look.
Hey,
We
it's
talking.
messy out here, boy.
Look, we talking about front office, and we ain't even get to the West with the Pelicans. And again, if y'all don't know, the Pelicans made a crazy decision in the draft. They got Derek Queen, and hopefully he can live up to the hype. Hopefully, and prayerfully he can live up to the hype. But they sacrificed a future first-round draft pick to the Atlanta Hawks in next year's draft. So that means if the Pelicans were picking number one, let's say the Pelicans were picking as a number one seed because their record is so bad, that means that the Atlanta Hawks will get that number one pick in the draft because we got Derek Queen. Was he worth it? We'll see. As time goes on, we will see. But man, look, he a work in progress. He only a rookie. We'll see. But yeah, let's get to it.
I want to talk about probably a surprise team for some, but not for us. The Milwaukee Bucks.
Yep, they ain't going nowhere.
The Milwaukee Bucks are not going anywhere for one man and one man only. His name is, and let's see if they pull him up first. I don't want to pull him up. His name is. I thought they would have did it just because I clicked.
Oh, you want to say his name?
His name is Giannis.
That man.
Antetokounmpo.
Big
I almost
man.
stuttered over it. Big man, small man, tall man, large man. At 6'11", 243 pounds, he is a force of freaking nature. Right? Giannis right now is loyal to, and I'm glad that we can see this right now. Right now, he is loyal to the Milwaukee Bucks for this reason and this reason only. Y'all see them first three names over there, right?
That's all you need to know.
Them first three names is why he is loyal to the Milwaukee Bucks, if nothing else, because they have his brothers who he's very loyal to. He's very close with his family. They have his brothers in the league, and if nothing else, that is why he will remain a Milwaukee Bucks.
Hey man, and then on top of that, hey, he that guy. He should be in the MVP conversation right now. They are 5th in the East right now. And definitely, they are definitely a dangerous team, man. They definitely a dangerous team. Like, if you ask me right now, if Milwaukee and Chicago faced off right now in a 7-game series, I'm taking Milwaukee, bro. That's just what it is. I also like the addition of Cole Anthony from the Orlando Magic. That's another good addition, point guard coming off the bench. They still do have Gary Trent Jr. As well. Kyle Kuzma, he do a whole lot better. But hey, I mean, and also the addition of Miles Turner, we ain't gonna forget that. And also Bobby Portis, we know he's gonna keep doing his thing. But everybody else, if the role players can produce like I know they can, that team, it shouldn't be a reason why that team should be nowhere like top 4, top 3 seed in the East.
Well, the main thing that I want to point out is this. I went on this screen because I already knew how it would look, and I did not look at it before. Giannis Antetokounmpo owns he would probably own them all if it was different people on the squad. But he owns most of the top stats that you need on the team.
Yes, sir.
He's number 1 in points. He's number 1 in rebounds, and he's number 1 in assists.
Yes, sir.
And if you saw Giannis Antetokounmpo when he came into the league, it did not look like
it looked pretty.
He was very skinny. He needed to fill out more, and he did not have a so-say game. And credit to your boy James Harden for calling him out on this game. Not saying it's basic, but saying it's basic without being, without saying it explicitly. Well, as basic as it is, it can't be stopped.
It can't be.
He is one of the top producers, and in this landscape right here, I'm pretty sure if I pull it up here before we get off of this here podcast, I'm pretty sure Giannis is top 5 in scoring right now.
And also one of the best defensive players in the NBA. Let's not. We talk about defense with Orlando. That's the one thing that Milwaukee. That's the one thing that they do pretty well. they good. They're a good defender, and guess what? It all starts with Giannis. So I like the direction where the Milwaukee Bucks are at. If hopefully they can stay healthy. They may have to make some trades when that time comes around next year before the trade deadline. We'll see, but for the most part, slow and easy. They are 5-3 right now. So hey, keep it up, man. They had a couple of. I know they took the L to Toronto, which is right now the 8th seed. they may shock some people. They may shock some people, man. They. I mean, Toronto. I like Toronto as a young team. Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett, the addition of Brandon Ingram.
Who's a wily vet on their team?
Who is a wily vet, which surprising, which is crazy to say because I think he only
27, right?
27 to 28.
27 to 28.
Yeah, 27, 28 years old. So they young, man. They young. Toronto has a chance to at least make the playoffs to get that feeling, to get that exposure, and then hopefully they can make some improvements during the offseason, make some trades during the offseason, and get back to where they won the championship.
Okay, so 3 more things. 2 things are gonna go next in the same category, and then I'll talk about one more thing, and then we'll talk about the bad of it all at the end because the bad is the bad.
The bad is the bad.
Okay,
and it shows.
So what I want to talk about, 2 more things right here. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. And I know this is the basketball side of things, but I want to use a football analogy.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 teams, highly talented, highly deep in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
They have a star, but they are really like grinded out type teams.
Right.
Injuries definitely hurt one, if not both of them, depending on when it happens. Right. What I want to say to you is this: to me, I feel as though they are the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. We don't care what you do in the regular season. We need to see you ascend in the postseason and ascend to the championship. Is it right for me to think that about these 2 teams, seeing as the Knicks have almost kissed the championship round, the NBA championship round, and the Cleveland Cavaliers seem to fall short in a dramatic fashion every year? Is it right for me to assume that?
Well, not for the Knicks, because the Knicks at least they advanced to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now
I know, but we look for them to get to the NBA Finals.
Now we look for them to get to the NBA Finals. But if you were to say that, if you would tell me that about the Cleveland Cavaliers, I would say yes, they are the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills of the NBA, because one, they haven't got to the conference finals. 2, they haven't got to the finals. With the talent that they have, they should be able to get to the finals. I don't see a reason why not to. Especially now, I got rid of Isaac Okoro, which he's with Chicago right now. And then y'all have an addition with Lonzo Ball, which a lot of the players that he's played with, past and present, especially with Cleveland right now, says that Lonzo makes the game so much easier. And if you haven't caught a look at Lonzo Ball playing when he was with the Lakers, when he's now with the Cleveland Cavaliers, when he was with Chicago, when he was playing in Chicago, his sole purpose is to make everybody better, and he does that. He makes everybody on whichever team. It could be the Brooklyn Nets, it could be the Knicks, it could be the Bucks. It don't matter what team he's on. He's always making the right play to get his teammates open, to get them better shots. So he plays winning basketball.
So the reason why I made the analogy was this: although the New York Knicks made it to the conference finals, Buffalo Bills have too.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say after a certain time, when you see a team, and don't get me wrong, there's been levels to it, right? They've done better, I feel like, every year.
Yeah.
But it comes a point in time where we get tired of them doing better, and we have to see if you're going to break through. And the reason why I'm holding both of them to the standard is, like, Cleveland's lit it up the last couple of years, especially with the addition of Donovan Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
And with the addition of Jalen Brunson and that band of Merriweather men, dog, like, if neither one of them make it to the finals this year, we got to put them in this category, because you can say the Knicks are like the Buffalo Bills. You've made it to the conference, but you can't make it to the championship. Mm-hmm. And then what's your boogeyman in the sense, right? Well, both of your boogeymen are not there, right? Nah. Both of your boogeymen are not there. It would be like if Patrick Mahomes went out with an injury. You got to think Baltimore, Buffalo, and maybe a healthy Cincinnati would be buying for their position to go to and they would all go for it that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Cleveland and the New York Knicks have to feel like that, and they gotta go for it. Health for Cleveland Cavaliers is definitely a big deal because I said it with Donovan Mitchell, Hero Ball, when we did the episode back when they were in the playoffs. But health is gonna be a big thing. If everybody can be healthy, I'm curious to see what it looks like. Evan Mobley is tremendous.
Yeah, ascending.
Tremendous at what he is, right? And then for the New York Knicks, hey, Jalen Brunson can't be the only one to get it off. Now you have Karl Anthony Towns, who showed up very big last year. Who's gonna show up when it matters most? OG Anunoby. Are you gonna show up when we need you most?
Mikal Bridges.
Oh my God.
You gotta show up, man.
Mikal be disappearing too. Like,
you
he
gotta
be
show up,
disappearing
man.
too. So that was my 2 questions in one. My last one is this: for the Miami Heat, who just shoot. I'm sorry. Nah, I ain't talking about Miami right now. Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid, we've said it before, it might be done for him, right?
Yep.
They got VJ Edgecombe,
Yep.
Tyrese Maxey,
Yep.
and I believe a great supporting cast. Can the Philadelphia 76ers actually do something, or are we looking at this all wrong?
No, they can. They can. But the main thing that depends on them is health. Health, man. Tyrese is leading the league in scoring right now. Behind him is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So, I mean, right now, they have the most exciting backcourt, especially in the East right now. They definitely do have the most exciting backcourt. VJ Edgecombe, if he can continue to stay on this level of playing that he is on right now, I don't see a reason why Paul George, he's going to be back. Hopefully he can stay healthy when he does come back. We'll see how that goes. And also, when he does come back, if he does stay healthy, can he be productive or produce when the time calls for him? So we'll see how that goes. But with Joel Embiid right now, with limited minutes that he's playing, man, we'll see. We'll definitely see how that goes. But they definitely have to be better on the defensive side of the ball as well, man.
And we'll talk about all the losers that we see down here.
Yeah, it's a lot of losers.
Okay, so let's see what we get time wise. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, the West is loaded,
Yes,
right?
sir.
We all know that this can go any way, shape, or form. And the only standout, which they took an L, so they're not undefeated no more. But the only standout, I guess you could say that you want to pencil in there is OK City Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to talk about them. They could possibly be back-to-back champions as long as their core stay intact. No significant injury happens to SGA. I think they're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
that's without a shot of a doubt.
And they doing all this without Jalen Williams.
And they doing this without Jalen.
In my opinion, they second base player. They doing all of this without Jalen Williams.
Wait,
so.
better than Chet?
If you ask me, man, I think he's way more productive than Chet. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Chet cool though. Chet cool. It ain't like Chet just all around bad,
It's like
but
the biggest diss ever.
I don't think, man, bro. When the time came for to put up and shut up and put belt that, you know what, Jalen was on that rise. If we ask ourselves in the championship who was getting to it, Jalen was getting to it. Jalen was definitely getting to it. Chet, he had it like 12 points, a game, 15, but I need to see more. That's it.
Okay, so because I believe we both have enough knowledge to go through all of these, we're gonna go top 9 because I don't care about Phoenix.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with them or do you want to start with the Rockets? Because whoever you start with, that's what I'm gonna go wrong. He's not wrong.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, Black Ray, we both looking at the same
spicy
thing.
out here,
we both looking at the same thing, Chad. Appreciate it. We both looking at the same thing. But now, let's start at the top.
No, I'm saying you want to go first or you want me to go first?
No, let me go first.
Okay, so you got the Lakers. So tell us why the Lakers should be, we'll say a Western Conference finalist.
Mm-hmm.
What we're seeing, right?
Yep.
And then also why it might not work.
Look, Luka and Austin is balling. Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves is balling. Now Luka still don't play no defense. He slimmed down. He got a little bit better, but it just ain't. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't.
He's taking charges.
Huh?
He's great at trying to take.
He's great at trying to take charge. Boy, he don't be that defensive stance. A lot to be progress. But the emergence of Austin Reeves, a 50-point game, 51-point game, if I'm not mistaken. He doing this thing. I can't lie. Everybody, Aiden, Hey, I don't care what you
Hey,
say.
don't forget
Hey,
about my boy Rui Hachimura.
Rui balling, Rui Hachimura balling, DeAndre Ayton playing his role. And the first time that I could think of a number 1 pick and a number 3 pick playing on the same team. That is crazy. And I'm just not thinking about that. But the answer to the second question, why it won't work, Austin Reeves, you gotta come better in the playoffs. This past year's playoffs, it was disappointing to watch, man. Like he was missing open shots. I don't know what was going on in his head. I don't know if he got psyched out. I don't know if he got psyched up. I don't know what was going on. But with Austin Reeves, consistency. All I need for everybody to do is play consistency basketball. Of course, we still have Jared Vanderbilt out there as far as one of the best defensive players in the game. He's 6'9", long, lanky. He wants to play defense. Pressure, full court press all day long in good condition. Again, health. Another thing with him is health as well. And we gotta probably look at the percentage, 3-point percentage. You know, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's just my take on the Lakers right now. Me personally, I'm shocked. And they doing this without, again, LeBron James. They doing all this without LeBron James. So when he gets back, let's see how everybody rolls differ. Will the production stay where it's at? Will it go up or will it go down because he's on the court? And also, will the winning stay up or go down because he's on the court? So we'll see how that goes as the season continues to goes.
So what we have next is Houston Rockets. I won't stay long here. KD, Kevin Durant is a big addition for them. They also have a slew. Hold on 1 second. We got one for Black Rating. Hold on. Nope, we got this from Spencer. He'd say sometimes you need to clean
your monitor screen. Yeah,
I'm
about to trash out light and come to find out my monitor was just dirty.
hey, listen, no, tell us. We love the criticism. Spencer, you had me worried. That's why I had to pull the comment up real quick. We love the transparency though. We love the transparency.
Hey, man, see how I got my hair right.
Spencer be trolling.
See how I got my hair right.
Spencer be trolling. So Kevin Durant is there, right? Mm-hmm. And then also the center. And if you know his name, go ahead and jump in and tell me. What's his name?
Steven Adams?
No, the other one.
Alf Asferis.
No.
Segun.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to pronounce it.
Well, I didn't want to get it wrong. You know me and
Segun. Yes, Segun.
Me and pronouncing will go right. Okay, so you got Kevin Durant, you got Segun, you got Steven Adams. You have a host of Thompson kid. Amen Thompson. You have a host of great players down there. Some emerging, some already doing they deal, and then Kevin Durant being a baller there. I believe he fits there because they still have the leadership of the head coach of who? Who the head coach? Oh, you got his name?
I can't even think of it right now. And I know it's right there. It's right there. I want to see it, but I can't.
You good?
All right, man.
I thought you know what I'm sorry. I'm not going to.
Yeah, put me on the spot.
I ain't going to do you like that no more. I ain't going to do you like that no more.
Damn.
You used to be in Boston.
Lord have mercy. I can't think of his name right now.
Let me see that.
All right. Start with I, I'm going to say.
Hold on. There we go.
Ime Udoka. I'm tripping.
I'm not gonna put you on the spot no more.
No. You good?
I'm not gonna put you.
Look,
So what we have here is a collection of players that we'll say they needed a finisher, a closer, a shooter, somebody who's been there before, somebody who's established, somebody who can lead without doing all the rah-rah stuff. And that's what Kevin Durant is. Your rah-rah person is Ime Udoka, defensive prowess, the whole 9 yards. Now you got Kevin Durant with the offense, and you have their host of carries. I forgot Clint Capella went back there too, so that's an alley-oop man.
Jabari Smith, man.
Jabari Smith. Also Jeff Green, and then Dorian Finney-Smith, which honestly, he's a good role player. They have everything there working for them. Theirs is really going to depend on Kevin Durant because that team only looks different with him on there. Yes, they got rid of a couple of key players, but Kevin Durant is really why they're going to look different there. And I just wonder if he's going to be enough to get them over the hump because the West is so deep. The West is disgusting.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they are going to have enough. They are starting off great right now, but it's a long season. When the playoffs get here, I wonder, do they have enough? I want to see Ime Udoka go to the finals. Realistically speaking, this is just me. The West so deep, I don't have the Houston Rockets in any conference finals. I don't. It's OK City Thunder and whoever else, and they not first, second, or third.
Oh my goodness.
San Antonio Spurs have a better chance. I think the Lakers, if they stay right, get right when LeBron James get back, they have a chance.
What
I
about the
will
Nuggets?
never. I'm about to say the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets definitely have a chance, and I will never count out the Minnesota Timberwolves because they've been back-to-back conference finals twice. And I will never, never, never count out Golden State Warriors as long as Steph Curry is the greatest three-point shooter we've ever seen.
Yeah.
I will never count them
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Having said all of that, now I'm gonna get to the Houston Rockets. I can't.
They gotta prove themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I mean, yeah.
Realistically speaking, can it happen? Sure. The West so deep and it's so many teams that are talented as them, if not more. I don't see them doing it.
Okay, well,
just me.
man, look, I can't be mad at that, man. The Portland Trailblazers, they the number 6 seed right now. A couple of wins. I think they knocked off the San Antonio Spurs. Maybe I want to say they beat the Lakers as well, if I'm not mistaken. So the addition of Drew Holiday must have did something. Of course, Jeremy Grant, he's still doing his thing. I think he's coming off the bench, maybe a 6-man off the bench. I know a lot of teams definitely want to play like him on their squad, but
Who you talking about?
Jeremy Grant for the Portland Trail.
Oh, you talking about Portland? Okay.
Yeah, Portland. They watch out for Portland, man. Well, definitely watch out for Portland. They their point guard, the number 1 point guard, he's actually injured right now, I believe, with a groin injury. He's injured right now, but I like the direction where Portland going. I do.
When it comes to Denver Nuggets, it's one name that rings over everything. It don't matter about Jamal Murray. Michael Porter Jr. is no longer there. Bruce Bowen. The other kid. Forgot the other.
Cameron.
Oh, I forgot about Cameron.
Cameron.
None of these names matter. Even the ones I'm forgetting.
Jamal Murray.
Oh, I said him already.
Okay.
But none of these names matter. The only name that matters is the nickname, the Joker. He's a force just like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Dominant.
It stops and starts with him, and it always is going. If he gets everything right, I believe now that they don't have Michael Porter Jr., who was inconsistent at best at times, and if you get what you need from Jamal Murray, including health, they could make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, Jamal, if he can stay right, Bruce Bowen and the Braun kid.
Braun, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
the
Christian
Braun,
Braun.
Christian Braun. Yeah, Christian Braun. If they could stay where they at, I need them just to stay right where they at. Just stay right there in that top 4 seed. If they can stay right there in that top 4 seed and then win a couple of games in OKC, win some with the Lakers, which I'm pretty sure that any of those games going to be close because of Jokic, man. But I think, like I said, you cannot count the Denver Nuggets out.
I would never do it, and I'm expecting them to bounce back because last year it did not look good.
No, I didn't like the way. Well, man, look, they was one game away from knocking off OKC and one player away.
But tell me,
Aaron Gordon not get it. Aaron Gordon don't get injured. We may be talking about something totally different.
But tell me it don't look hard though. Tell me it didn't look hard last year for them. It looked harder than what it has in the past, in the sense of it was like, okay, Jokic would do his thing. Sometimes they would do some different stuff to where he maybe wasn't as productive. And if you didn't have an explosive game from Aaron Gordon, sometimes we wouldn't see Jamal Murray until like those latter games. And it's like, okay, we know what this dude's gonna do, but what can anybody else do? And so that's why I say I'm looking for them to get back to what it was, because when they were dominant is when Jamal Murray took over.
Yeah, when Jamal Murray hitting the shots, man, in the mid-range, the threes, and when his confidence is flowing, and you can see when his confidence is flowing. When his confidence is good, that team is definitely hard to beat. And that's not only in the West, that's the East as well. Like when he's going, that's a hard team to beat. But again, you have OKC, which is a whole lot of better defensive team, man. They got bodies that they can throw at everybody out there.
What I say about the Denver Nuggets is this: it doesn't go with Jokic because it's always gonna go. It doesn't go. It doesn't come. It's always gonna be there. He always gonna be on go mode.
Mm-hmm.
If Jamal Murray doesn't get it going, then it's not gonna work. Because Aaron Gordon, as much as he's a X factor, depending on who they play, it doesn't matter. If Jamal Murray can't keep it like popping, then it don't matter. And that's what we're looking forward to for them. San Antonio Spurs.
Okay, San Antonio. Victor, he did have a 9-point game, and the Phoenix Suns did do something in that game, and all they did was just rotate players, put them in. I ain't gonna say a box and one, but I ain't gonna say they was playing zone, but they was doubling him. Make sure he felt uncomfortable. He only scored 9 points that game, but if anybody else just playing straight up man to man on him, that dude is unstoppable. Definitely maybe MVP candidate already. He showed flashes besides that 9-point game, but again, San Antonio. Also, Dylan Harper, he got hurt. He's gonna be out for a few weeks, so I know that's kind of tempering everything that's going on with him and his development. But when he was coming off the bench, everything was good. Again, they doing this again without De'Aaron Fox. Steven Castle doing good, point guard. Everybody else on that team, they playing pretty solid. I like it. Vassell playing good.
I like it too. Here's the realistic part for me though with San Antonio. We all know and can see, and we saw that first game and a couple games after what Victor Wembanyama could do. So I don't. If you were shocked, you were shocked. But if you weren't, then you weren't. What I say is this: for him, it's going to be how big of a playmaker can you be?
Yep.
Because everybody may take that Phoenix Sun thing. Maybe they don't have the personnel, but maybe they have guys just sit there and give you fouls just because. And yeah, he trained with Shaolin monks and got his body different and better and all this stuff like that. But the reality of it is, we have to see what the league's going to do to adjust to him. And I believe before they adjusted him, he needs to start altering his game. How much can you become an assist man? How much can you draw them out towards you, smile, and be like, I'm about to toss this thing? Yep. And now you become that much more of a threat. If he does that, man, San Antonio may make it to their first final in years.
Yeah, man. That you made a great point, man. He got to be a playmaker.
Yeah,
that's all. When it comes down to
evolution.
He won, like you had said, he gonna have to take a book out of Jokic book. When they start double teaming him, man, pass it out, make the right play, and your teammates they have to be able to hit the shots, which they can. So that you brought up a real good point. Playmaking is going to be the thing that that's going to elevate him. Like he's good already. Leading the league in blocks. Leading the whole league in blocks. We have more blocks than a whole lot of teams right now. And if he can learn on the offensive side to make the right play, when they start double teaming him, when he get in that post, because they gonna do it. There ain't no doubt about it. Because he's just that good. One man just can't cover somebody that tall, that long, and that fluid on the offensive side of the ball. So they gonna start double teaming. When they do, the player, when he kick the ball out to him, to his teammates, they gotta be the ones to make the right play and make the shots.
Okay, so you talked about Portland, and I think you did a good job with that. So I'll go ahead and skip to Golden State.
Okay.
Golden State, as long as Steph is there, they have a championship window. No matter how far they make it, they have with him, because of his ability to shoot from wherever, they have a chance to always make it. They have a chance to make noise, dethrone teams, if you will. And that's lovely. Mm-hmm. The realistic side of it is this. His health, Jimmy health, and the name that you always talked about, Jonathan Kuminga, continuing to step up. If he continues to step up, the other role players continue to do what they need to do, and you can keep Steph and Jimmy healthy, they could make a run. Jonathan Kuminga has been showing something way different this year that I'll say it shocked me, because you've been talking about this forever. Mm-hmm. But it shocked me because I'm like, I don't know if he had it. And when they finally decided to pay him right before the season started, I'm like, ooh, they must believe in him. And so for that, I'm gonna give a little right answer. It took them long to bet on him, because for the longest,
flag on the play on them. Flag on the play to go to them, because
they took them the longest.
Like I don't see how Steve Kerr can see what I saw, the potential that I see, that I know Jonathan Kuminga has, because you need somebody that can come off the bench and give it to you. They can go get you some buckets.
Well, because the thing with them is they were trying to, and this is a realistic view of why they might have wasted some time. Mm-hmm. They were trying to build with what they had, which was the past, if you want to say, and present. And then also like get the youth ready by giving them minimal time, and then be like, well, why you not scoring them?
Hey man, look.
And you can't do that. Honestly, they tried it. It failed. Like you said, they get a flag for that. They definitely get. They definitely get that. Hold on one second. No, Spencer, we did not overlook the Hawks. We got smoke for y'all.
Yeah, man. Look,
We coming to y'all.
Yeah, I just want to say that now. With the Hawks, can you go for them? They
we're
are.
gonna come back to them.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna come back.
Yeah, we're gonna come back
We
to
ain't
them.
forget. We
They
in the middle of the road.
Yeah, look. I had them with everything that they have. Some of the defensive players that they have. I had them up there, man. Why they 7 right now? Again, the season just started, but right now, bro, 7th in the East. Don't tell me like I ain't saying again. It's just the early season, and everybody don't have to collaborate together, make some the chemistry have to be together for them. Some new pieces, but for the most part, the same old pieces with added Kristaps Porzingis. I expect y'all to be where the Detroit Pistons are right now, which is number 2.
Ooh,
That's what I expected coming into the season with Atlanta. That's just me personally. Kristaps Porzingis ain't no slouch, man, and I ain't with all the ailments that he had wrong. I ain't forget about what he did or what he did when he was with Boston.
Yeah, but he was hurt. But he was hurt then too.
He was hurt then too. So I mean, look, maybe next year. But now I'm just playing. Well, y'all be there. I think Atlanta will be all right.
Well, this is the realistic view for me. Is it right to question whether they can win with Trae Young or not? Because I think that's what it is. Yes, they got like key additions. Absolutely. You said they added some defensive. Absolutely. But can you win with Trae Young? Because that's who has to get it done. Like days he looked like Steph, if not better, or whatever. How you want to put that, right? Or Damian Lillard when he was in it. Like at times, Trae Young looked like the best small man ever playing. I don't know if he really small, right? He might be 6 feet, but he looks smaller compared to him.
Very small.
And then at times it looks like, Trae Young might want to go somewhere else because of the way he playing. I don't know. That's how it looks to me. So the question is, for me, can you win with Trae Young in Atlanta? Because I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, I feel like time keep on ticking. Yeah. And at some point, we're going to look up, and I'm not sure how old Trae Young is.
25,
26. But don't it feel like he older though?
Yeah. You feel like you've been in the league for 10 years.
Right. So it feels like he's so old.
27.
27. Okay. So he's 27. It feels like he's so much older, and yet he's only had one standout season I can think of, and that's when Julius Randle was in New York. And New York and Atlanta went against each other, and Atlanta wound up coming back and winning. Yep, that's the only thing I can think about.
And he went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right. That's the only time I can think of where it popped. And so now I'm like,
he just been losing. Been taking a step back. Ain't been back to the promised land to even get to the promised land, to even compete for the promised land to get that trophy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's a good point. But
right now, if it ended right now, it will be against New York, who is they foe.
Yep.
And
right now, don't get me wrong. Now the matchup with Jalen Brunson and Trae Young,
I'm taking Jalen Brunson.
Man, look, ain't no defense gonna be played by them two.
I understand, but I trust Jalen Brunson to make shots when it counts and when it doesn't count.
I don't know, man.
Hey, Trae.
Hey, Trae got some too, man.
Well, you said it earlier. Who went further? Because Jalen Brunson was definitely the reason why they went further a lot of the time.
And Trae Young was the reason they were there.
We talking about is though.
Oh, now we talking about now. Okay, well they both went to the same thing.
Well,
and lost.
But the New York Knicks
recently,
doing now, right? And then they made some moves or whatever, but Jalen Brunson ain't never stopped.
Nah, he's still doing his thing, man. He's still doing his thing.
So we can wrap up with the West real quick too. So Minnesota, we can put them almost in that category with Baltimore and Buffalo.
Underperforming right now, Minnesota.
Well, this is like what it is though. Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle,
Dante.
Definitely Dante. Rudy Gobert continue to be the defensive menace that you are. And what's my boy name? Not Alexander.
Nah, because he going to Atlanta.
Nas
Reed.
Nas Reed got to continue to step up. What I want to see from them is this, because I'm making the football analogy because it exists. Minnesota, y'all went to back-to-back conference finals. Doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. We need to see it happen in the postseason.
Yep.
That's just where we are right now.
Yeah, nah. They have went back-to-back conference.
Absolutely.
Conference they went back-to-back. I can't fault them for that. But y'all got to get over that hump. And right now, it's looking real scary, man. Rotation's bad. Nas ain't playing good defense. He still, don't get me wrong, he's still productive, but the fouls, the game yesterday when we was watching the Knicks, they were just getting anything that they wanted. They would, Lord have mercy, Josh Hart was shooting threes like he was going out of style. I ain't gonna say Josh Hart. The whole New York Knicks was just shooting and making threes. It was just shooting practice out there for them. And then of course Mitchell Robinson coming in making his impact on the defensive side of the ball. Minnesota ain't gonna lie, y'all look bad yesterday. That was bad. And if y'all continue to look like y'all did against the Knicks, then y'all have no hope of going back to the playoffs or the finals.
But see, this is why I sit up here and say the NBA season can be deceptive if you just trying to sit. Not you, but I'm just saying, just in general. I'm not overreacting over what 8 games
Of course
being played.
not. Of
Not
course.
you. Not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, just in general. People will overreact, like you said, and it's like, bruh, it's 8 games. Not you, but again, this is other people. Like when we watch the shows or whatever, just to see what they're talking about. Bro, it's 8 games in. They the 8th seed right now. We'll see what it looks like. The real determining factor for a lot of this is going to be when the All-Star break comes, which is around Valentine's Day.
Yes, sir.
And you find out where you kind of, because you find out if you got to push really hard or if you need to maintain or if you need to change some things. And last but not least, the Clippers. You can go. You can go.
Yeah, disappointing right now. The Clippers clipping. That's all I can say. The Clippers clipping, man.
Yeah. And Kawhi Leonard, I think right now, I'm more interested in what's going to go on with the fake company, Steve Ballmer, and the Clippers versus the Clippers on the court and what they look like.
I know you going to say that.
I am. I'm more interested in that because I didn't even know where they were at. And again, they top 10, so they would be in the play game or whatever. But I'm not even interested for the simple fact of I want to see what's going to happen with the case. I believe, and I hate saying it, so I don't want to jinx it, but in the past, we've seen it's only a matter of time before Kawhi Leonard gets injured. It's only a matter of time, and I'm going to say this, not you, I'm going to say this. It's only a matter of time before James Harden out there, he got to figure out by himself. That's where we at right now with the Clippers. It's a matter of time before James is going to be out there. They traded Terrence Mann, right?
Yep, so he's with Brooklyn Nets.
Right. So Terrence Mann, who was a budding player, superstar, if you want to say, he definitely shocked me as an average basketball watcher up until after All-Star break. I didn't know who Terrence Mann was. Man, that boy is something different. His last name Mann for a reason, and he's really, really good. Yeah. Well, he's not with them no more, and so you have the injured king. You got James Harden, Mr. Beard himself, who can only do so much, who looks fantastic during the regular season.
Brook Lopez.
Brook, they got my other boys.
Zubac.
Zubac, like they got
our age.
They have ingredients, and realistically, for me, it doesn't matter. I don't even know if they'll make the play in.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know.
I don't know if they'll make the play in. Okay. We want to talk about the below teams. We did mention Atlanta Hawks. We jumped the gun on there because I did want to talk about them, but we did a good job. Yeah. Miami Heat. I don't believe in Heat culture, but it is a thing. Heat culture suck right now. You got anything else to add on that one?
I can't say nothing.
Okay.
Where are you?
Okay. Here we go. Teams that are underperforming to me, I will say the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm not shocked, but they are underperforming.
Yep, the Dallas Mavericks, they doing all this without Kyrie. Also, they are making a change from Cooper Flag being a point guard, which they never should have did that in the first place. Whoever thought that idea would.
And they were so sold on
it. They were just so sold, and everybody in media was just so sold on it. Besides us too, I don't know what they thought. I don't know what they thought he was. I don't know what they thought he could do. He can't do that.
Well, here's the reality. I know what they were thinking. I know what Jason Kidd was thinking. Yeah, I can make him Giannis.
I can make him Giannis. No. He's not that guy.
The New Orleans Pelicans, until they do it, I'll make this assumption because I know you'll be able to talk about them. I won't. Until they get rid of Zion Williamson, I know I said I won't talk about them, but I know that this team goes. This team falters without him because he is the missing ingredient that is never there. They've made it in the playoffs without him, and it doesn't work without him, and yet he's never there. The realistic thing for them is this: will he be there when he's needed the most?
We'll see. Jordan Poole Jordan Poole doing Jordan Poole things. He's still out there balling. Jeremiah Fields, the rookie. Derek Queen, the rookie. Hopefully, they can continue to elevate themselves as players. I'm looking forward to the development. Also, the Memphis Grizzlies. John Moran with that situation, what's going on? Man, look, yo, they let go of the old head coach. I'm assuming you was the reason why they let go of the old head coach. Now you mad at the new head coach. I don't think you like. I don't think y'all both on the same page. So man, look. At some point, look in the mirror. Say to yourself, is it me or is it them? Because we already let a head coach go. We brought in a new head coach. Now, if you don't like him, then dog, I don't know what to tell you. Like we just can't be moving from coaches to coaches, and then we paying them all this money. You know what I'm saying? So,
But does this speak to their culture though? Like, is that what it is? A player pleasing culture?
I hope it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but I guess
But
that's what it feels like.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like he I don't know. We'll see what happens with him because with that situation what's going on there over there in Memphis, it just ain't him in Memphis right now. It's just looking bad. Like from the off court stuff to the stuff he's saying to the reporters. Like we talked about this past week. Like bro, everything ain't on the coaches, dog. Like you putting up that piss poor performance that you did against the Lakers, only scoring 8 points. You know you better than that. We know you better than that. The coaches that coach you and coach against you know that you play way better than that. So that's all. That's all on you, man. That's all on you. But shockingly, the Sacramento Kings 3-5. They ain't making no headway. The Utah Jazz they ain't making no headway either. But look, they 3-5, man. They doing something, man. Look, yeah, the Clippers, the Suns, all in the same boat. Golden State only got 2 games ahead of them. Minnesota 1 game ahead of them.
Well, we know the West to be extra tight,
Yeah.
so it won't be no big differential when it comes down to it. Could be separated by 5-6 games from 1 to 7. We've seen it closer than that. The Washington Wizards, Indiana Pacers. I won't throw the Brooklyn Nets in here because they are young. We understand that. But the Washington Wizards, Indiana Pacers, Charlotte Hornets. I'll put Orlando in there too.
Yeah.
Disappointment breeds on top of you, and you can do way better than that. I know Washington is different because it's like they're in a rebuilding phase, but also trying to make sure that they're respectable. Indiana, get it together. You don't have Tyrese Halliburton, but you can do better than this. 1 win out of 7, and I know Ben Mathurin was hurt, but y'all were deep last year, and I understand it goes with Tyrese Halliburton, but 1 win, like, this is not overreacting. If y'all only got 1 win right now, y'all might not have 5 by the time we get to 30 games. This is terrible.
Yes,
to say y'all went to the NBA Finals. Do better, get better. Let's see. The Brooklyn Nets, I'm curious. I'm curious because they will have a band of picks coming soon. And also, like, they can trade them picks away. Who want to go to Brooklyn, in your words and mine, who want to be a leader? Who want to start something? Brooklyn got it in the sense in terms of capital that they can trade. So I'm interested to see what they do. But they did get some pieces, right? Terrence Mann, Michael Porter Jr., I won't pretend to know that I know everybody else.
Yeah.
And they not deserving of a click right now, so I'm not going to click.
They not deserving
They
of
not.
a click.
Charlotte Hornets. We are LaMelo Ball fans here. Just get it right.
Let's get it right, man. Let's get it right.
That's all.
Play winning basketball, and he has taken that leadership role. I do agree that right now he has taken that leadership role. Look, I heard them when they was talking about Colin Sexton and Michael Bridges, and they both was talking to each other. They was like they trying to change their franchise around, and mainly because they probably the 2 oldest guys in the league. Well, they ain't gonna say the oldest guys in the league, but they've been in the league the longest on the team without going to the playoffs. If you don't know, Colin Sexton was in Utah. He was with the Utah Jazz. Didn't make the playoffs. Before that, he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers after LeBron dipped out and went to LA. So I don't think he went to the playoffs with the Cleveland Cavaliers, or we know he ain't do. No, the Utah ain't go to the playoffs. So they trying to make that change, and hopefully they can make that change.
My man been used as trading bait this whole time.
Again, I like to see LaMelo play. Like LaMelo is definitely one of my favorite ball players right now. I like to see LaMelo play. So I'll play live in person. Great energy, the flow of the game. Words can't express. But It's time. It's time to start doing some winning, doing some soul searching, and get to the playoffs. So, again, I just want to say again, we're about to wrap this thing up. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. We definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in on this Thursday night. Again, y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all decided to come here with us with GNC Sports Talk. So, yeah, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all to the subscribers as well.
Hey, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We appreciate y'all as always. One more time, because it's in the links. If you go to the page, it's the ebook. This podcast here, this episode here, is sponsored by the ebook. I'm proud of it. So yeah, got the ebook. Y'all can click on it here. Also, replay viewers is in the description, under the description in the bio, however you want to say that. It's here. You're gonna see some promo for it. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all got him to do a Thursday episode. We love it. We appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it. What I'll say is this. We got more to come. I like that. Good job by you, good sir. Once again, this is Gary.
This is Gary.
This is GNC Sports Talk. What we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. We here for you.
Hey.
Yes, sir. And last but not least, #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Peace.